Good morning on this Wednesday. It's October 17th, rolling right along this week. Hope your day is off to a great start. I'm Heather Abraham.
And I'm David Highfield in this week for Rick Dayton. And is it wrong to start thinking about Friday already?
No, Ron and I talk about this often. Wednesday is the day that you can start asking, hey, do you have plans for this weekend? What are you up to?
All right, well, let's ask Ron. Ron, you got any plans for this weekend? Police are searching for answers in a triple homicide. 2 adults and a 10-year-old girl were found inside a home in Newcastle. Amy Wattis is live with the very latest for us. Good morning, Amy.
David?
Heather, the state Senate unanimously passed a House bill granting temporary guardianship to grandparents or other family members when parents of those children are unable to raise them. The bill is in response to the opioid epidemic. According to the Post-Gazette, the guardianship would be in 90-day increments for up to 1 year. That bill now heads to Governor Wolf's desk. Well, the bad news is you didn't win the Mega Millions jackpot. The good news is no one else did either. That means Friday's jackpot, now an estimated, get this, $868 million. That's the second largest jackpot in U.S. history. Last night, 2 tickets sold in Pennsylvania, however, did match all 5 white balls, making those worth $1 million. So check your tickets. You still have a chance. In fact, you have a chance for both of them coming up. And the only request that we would make here at KDKA is that you remember, if you win, you remember your favorite news team.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Just remember your friends here.
Those who you wake up with every morning.
We're here for you.
Pittsburgh also lost someone who had to have been one of the city's most generous people. Albert Lexie, the shoe shine man at Children's Hospital, has died. Starting in 1982, Lexie donated all of his tips to the hospital's free care fund. By the time he retired a few years ago, he had contributed more than $200,000 to make sure local kids could get the care that they need. Albert Lexie was 76 years old.
Such a generous man.
Absolutely. Well, still ahead on your Wednesday morning, did you have trouble accessing YouTube last night? Well, if you did, you were not alone. What services had trouble and how long they were out? Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 17th, and the good news this morning is that no one won the Mega Millions jackpot, so you still have a chance.
Yeah, it's good and bad news, because if you bought a ticket and you were hoping that you won, you're waking up this morning maybe a little disappointed, but the dream is still alive.
I prefer to think of it as the positive.
Right.
I also prefer to think of the weather in the positive. Let's check in with meteorologist Ron Smiley. What do you have to say, Ron? And new this morning, police say they arrested 3 people suspected of impersonating a crew from a local cable company. People in the Orchard Park section of Duquesne alerted police about a suspicious van and a woman knocking on the door of one home. Well, police located that van and arrested the woman and 2 men inside after officers found drugs and 2 loaded handguns.
We're able to carve a dolphin and a half moon.
How do you do that? I mean, wouldn't the pumpkins float to the surface?
Yeah, so that's the hardest part, they say. I don't know how that is the hardest part.
And you're down there with cutting implements.
Yeah.
Which I think seems kind of unsafe.
It does.
Now, we had some pumpkin cutting as well, some carving.
Carving. And this took place in our kitchen, so maybe a little bit different.
It was a lot safer, yeah. We talked about this yesterday. We wanted to give you a little bit of a preview. And now we're going to show you the final results. Heather's over there. That was what was that, Heather?
That's a devil or a demon Heinz ketchup bottle. And this comes from theincline.com. They have a list of different carvings you can do that are Pittsburgh themed, and that's at theincline.com. They're available until November 1st.
Yeah, and you can see I did my own thing. I went
rogue. If you can see that, yeah. It's the city of Pittsburgh, by the way, if you're wondering.
With the little fountain in the front.
Good job, David.
Good job to you, Ed.
All right, now here's a story about never giving up hope.
Yeah, the story starts after the Forward Township Police Chief found a pair of stray dogs. The chief managed to capture them both and called Cross Your Paws Rescue. They posted online looking for foster homes. A woman contacted them saying she believed the dog was her sister-in-law's that went missing, get this, 5 years ago. He went missing from New Kensington. That's 9 walking hours from where he was found. The dog named Yogi was reunited with his family, remembering them instantly, wagging his tail the whole time. This morning he's back home, and Cross Your Paws is hoping to reunite the boxer as well. He was found, and hopefully they can get him back to his family. You see him right there.
Good story, and a story of hope for sure.
A story of hope. We'll be back with more local news at 7:25.
It is not looking good. Oof.
What a mess.
What a mess.
You
this
said
morning.
it, Selena. Oof.
Okay, so we mentioned earlier that Wednesday is the day we can start talking about the weekend, and I
Right.
have a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Usually Steelers are playing on Sunday. So with a bye week, do you guys feel like it's a free pass then to like leave the house on a Sunday to
Oh,
go out and
okay.
actually do something?
We're doing the pumpkin patch on
Are
Sunday.
you? See,
There you go.
that's
There
what
you
I
go.
thought.
Okay.
So that'll
okay.
be a good time.
Yeah.
All I got lined up is going to the Giant Eagle. I mean, maybe I should come
I
up with
love
more
going
than that.
grocery shopping.
I
That's a
love
good
grocery
plan.
shopping too.
I like how you call it the Giant Eagle because I call it the
Giant
Costco.
Eagle.
You know, like I'm going to
You
the
put the
Costco.
in the front.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It makes it sound
It
cooler.
actually,
Was 9, and neither of us won.
we're here. Look for more local news and KDKA TV in just 25 minutes.
7:58 right now.